Thanks for joining us on the news update at 4. I'm Eleje Chidima. On the major news headline, Wike threatened to expose Ayu'S hidden sins. As to suspend 8-month-old strike, says issue not satisfactorily addressed. Slon news headline, Buhari presided over a security meeting in Villa. And I'm the news in detail. Wike threatened to expose Ayu'S hidden sins. Rivers State Governor Ayu'S Wike has said that the sins of the People Democratic Party chairman Ayu'S Ayu'S are so bad that if revealed, his children would deny him. Speaking at a live media briefing in Port Harcourt, Rivers State on Friday, the governor said Ayu'S has no place to stand before Nigerians and campaign for PDP ahead of the 2023 election. The governor argued that the PDP leader is untrustworthy and said that the president is getting paid twice for the same job. On the 1 billion naira he accused Ayu'S of collecting, Wike said he can't talk, that Ayu'S has to say something about it. As to suspend 8-month-old strike, says issue not satisfactorily addressed. The academic staff union of University ASU has suspended its office for 8 months. The group decided to end its work at a staff meeting that began on Thursday evening and lasted until the early hour on Friday morning. In a statement by the head of the union, Emmanuel Osadike, ASU said that this decision followed the request of the Nigerian President Muhammadu Buhari and the intervention of the Speaker of the House of Representatives, Femi Gbajabiamila. The group called the meeting to find out what else to do after its state branches met for the appeal court decision last week. ASU is expected to make a further announcement on their termination today. Prior to the conference, the Court of Appeal ordered ASU to suspend its operation before the appeal was reviewed, and the teachers were ordered to return to work. Members of the group, the National Executive Committee, which includes state presidents and national leaders, attended the meeting at the ASU National Secretariat in Abuja. Buhari presided over a security meeting in Villa. The President Muhammadu Buhari is currently presiding over a meeting of the National Security Council at the Presidential Villa in Abuja. Vice President Yemi Osinbajo, Secretary to the Government of the Federation, Mr. Mustafa Boss, National Security Advisor Major General Babangana Mukono, and the Chief of Staff to the President, Professor Ibrahim Gambari, were among the participants. Also present were the Chief of Defense Staff, General Loki Irabo, the Chief of Army Staff, Lieutenant General Farouk Yahaya, Chief of Navy Vice Admiral Awa Gamble, and Chief of Air Staff Air Marshal Isaka Amo. The Minister of Defense, Major General Bashi Magashi, Minister of Home Affairs Raif Aremeshola, and the Minister of Police Affairs Mohammed Mangari Daindani. Also present were the Inspector General of Police Akali Usman, the head of the Department of Labor in the state is Yusuf Binchi, and the Director General of the National Intelligence Agency Ahmed Abubakar, and the Chief of Defense Intelligence Major General Samuel Adebayo. And now on the foreign news, Mali bus blast killed at least 11 people, hospital source. At least 11 people were killed and 53 injured when a bus hit an explosive device in central Mali on Thursday, according to a hospital source. The explosion occurred on the road between Bangadara and Gudaka in the Boti area in the early afternoon, a security source said. The region is known as a hotbed for jihadist violence, and the police and local source gave a provisional total of 10 dead and many seriously injured. Mali has long struggled with the jihadist insurgents that has claimed thousands of lives and forced hundreds of thousands from their homes. Mines and improvised explosive devices are among the jihadist weapons of choice. They can explode on impact or be denoted remotely. A report by the UN mission in Mali found that 9 mines and IEDs has caused 72 deaths in 2022 as of August 31st. Most of the victims were soldiers, but more than a quarter were civilians, the report said. Thanks for joining us at this moment. I'm Eleje Chidima. For more information, visit our social media platform on Facebook, Instagram, at The Gallery TV. Thanks for watching.
Not only in United States, but also
Still a chance for Ayu'S.
Wike.